Daria Pajak has one of the best releases on tour, and it's perhaps surprising to many that she only has one title so far on the PWBA tour. She's won this title back in 2017 at the Greater Detroit Open, the same year she was the Rookie of the Year. Although there's no question she has the ability and the potential to win a lot more, the 2024 season of the Women's Tour has just started, and really I feel that Daria needs to at least make a couple of shows and start giving herself opportunities to win again on tour. Because we are now 7 years on from her first win, and as I said, it's very surprising she still only has one title. Time will soon tell whether 2024 can be the year she can break her very long title drought. Now, I've been doing quite a few videos where I look at what I think are the best or worst moments of various pro bowlers, and as one person commented on one of my videos recently, it's about time I did a best/worst moments video for some female bowlers. So today we're going to look at Daria Pajak and run through what I think are her worst moments on TV. So without further ado, let's start with number 3, the 2018 St. Petersburg Clearwater Open.
A week that's going to come off the spot a little bit more.
Thanks for the heads up, Shannon. A little too much there on the right lane. Uh-oh.
Watch it. Whiffs on the 6. That's a mistake early. Wow. A whiff on the 10. That is a huge miss. And just like that, the lead expands to 30 pins for Zavyalova on the bench.
1 year after her Rookie of the Year season, Daria made this telecast as the 1 seed and had an excellent opportunity to win her second title. But it was a glaring mistake early on as she missed a 6-pin in frame 2, and we have seen some spare shooting struggles from her on TV. She didn't actually get her first strike of the match until frame 6, and she was down 18 pins at this point. She followed this up with a 10-pin lead, but missed it. 2 single-pin misses obviously cost Daria big time, as her opponent, Diana Zavchalova, didn't shoot anything massive in this game, but just did enough to win the match and the title. Number 2, the 2019 World Bowling Tour Finals.
For that, I'll explain in a minute.
Right through the nose.
Look out.
Oh no!
And if there is a knock on her game, it's sometimes she gets erratic shooting spares.
Payong.
Well, that wasn't that far off. Another ½ inch to the right and she makes it, but now she's in trouble.
Daria made the telecast of the 2019 World Bowling Tour Finals in the women's section, and at match number 1 saw her face legend Liz Johnson. It was a pretty great start for Daria with the first 3 strikes, but the 4th frame was a complete disaster as she was inside on her first shot and then completely missed the 3-6 spare. Johnson had the lead after 7 frames, but a split from her in the 8th frame did put Daria back ahead. However, Daria left the baby split in the 9th frame and missed it, only taking out the 3-pin, which allowed Liz Johnson to strike in the 10th frame to advance to the title match, and Johnson would go on to win the title. And number 1, the 2017 US Open.
Carolyn, here's her 4th frame. Challenge.
There's that hook you talked about. It's how the 3-pin to kind of slide over and knock out the 4-7.
Goes to the right side. 4-7 stand, open frame in the 4th for Daria.
Doubles?
That's right. 5th frame.
Oh, wiggles the 8.
Everything but fall. 6th frame. 10-pin.
Looks good.
It is good. Saws through the rack. We will be hearing a lot from Daria Payok. Just a wonderful young woman. And Liz Johnson
Seeing the emotions.
is fighting back the tears here. She needs 2 pins to wrap it up.
During her most successful season to date, Daria had a real chance to capture her first major at the 2017 US Open, as she was the #1 seed. But she would have to defeat Liz Johnson, who had ran the ladder to that point, and taking her down would not be an easy feat. Daria's fourth frame left her a huge split, the 3-4-6-7-10 for an open frame, and this gave Johnson a 17-pin lead. Overall, Daria struggled with carry for the rest of this match, and a timely double from Johnson allowed her to maintain a healthy lead and just allowed her to pretty much spare out to win yet another major title. This was a performance that I'm sure Daria would have been pretty disappointed with, as being the 1 seed at a major such as the US Open, she would have felt she had a really good chance to win her first ever major title. And of course, this is the US Open, a very, very tough pattern indeed, and you have to say Liz Johnson didn't do anything out of this world, but she simply did enough to get the job done. But at the same time, you feel like there was a big opportunity for Daria here. And there we have it. Those were what I felt are Daria Payak's worst moments on TV to date. Clearly the theme here was spare shooting. A lot of single pin misses that really did cost her, especially when she missed a 6-pin and a 10-pin in one match. But it's going to be very interesting to see what this season brings, whether she can start to make some shows again and just put herself in the position to win more titles, because to be honest, with her talent, she should have more than just the 1 title at this point. But that is going to be all from me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as I mentioned right at the start, I'm working my way through all of your favorite PBA players. Thank you so much for all of your suggestions so far, and I will be doing some other female bowlers as well. In particular, Liz Johnson will be coming very, very soon. I'm also planning to do some guys like Tommy Jones and Wes Malott. They are next on my list, so keep an eye out for all of those videos coming your way very, very soon. And if you have enjoyed this video and you'd like to see some other videos just like this one, then I'd really appreciate it if you would click the subscribe button below. That's going to do it for today, and as always, thank you bowling fans, and see you all next time.